What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm bringing you a very special Scott Reports. I have a special guest. I got my best friend, my brother, Chuckie Jay, from my podcast, EMperfect Geniuses, joining me today. Very pleased to have him here. What's going on, man?
What is up, man? It's been a minute since the tag team dynamic duel has been something. Wow, it's been a nice little minute. Wow, it's taking it back. What's up, man? Happy to be here. Just wanted to, congratulate you on your 1,000 subs.
Thank you.
What I'm saying? Yeah, that was awesome, dude. I mean, like you said, I remember when you started this, and I remember that call you gave me. You was like, man, you know what? I don't know about this, dude. It's like, I'm putting content out there. Nobody's paying attention to my greatness. So I don't know about this. And I was like, well, dude, just gotta stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they'll catch on pretty soon. And sure enough, like 6 months later, here we are, 1,000 subs and still growing. That's right. What I'm talking about.
Right. So 40 years in too. It's like 9 months, and here we go with 1,000. It's kind of Kanye about it for a little bit. I was like, you know what? I don't know how this is gonna work out, but you know what? Stuck with it, and I thank everybody that stuck with me through this, gave me the inspiration to keep going, because it's you guys why I keep doing it. Whenever I get that like, whenever I get that comment, whenever I see that view count, I just say, you know what, I can't stop. I gotta keep doing this for the people. And I always wanted to do something for the 1,000 anyway. I guess this can count because it's kind of out of nowhere, even though I still got 2 reviews I need to get out for you guys, which would be Recross and Ajin. I'll get to them someday. But what we're doing on this one is we're going to get down. We're going to talk about that Kuroko no basket. Yeah. Kuroko is my number 3 anime of all time. So
number 3?
Yeah, number 3. It's locked. Ooh. It's locked. That is my number 3 anime of all time. So.
Wow. That is amazing. Considering all the anime that has been out, considering how much anime that you have reviewed and watched, and considering like when you started watching anime, like you started watching anime like what, 16? Like right around?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So out of all the anime that I have seen through all this time,
that's number 3.
Basketball anime. Number 3. And the reason why it's so high is because it's just like the hype that it brings. Like every episode of this series, I was just on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah, every week. Yes, you did. I remember when you first came and told me, you was like, look, man, he's like, you sound like Smokey off of Friday. I know you don't like sports animes. I know you don't like them, but you got to watch this Kuroko. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Well, what is Kuroko? Oh, it's basketball. Now, keep in mind, people, I'm not a basketball guy. I don't like basketball in real life, okay? I'm strictly a football man. Strictly football. That's all I am. So when this man came and told me about a basketball anime, I'm like, all right, first off, I don't like sports animes. Second off, all the sports, basketball, the one that I don't watch? But he convinced me to watch an episode or 2. I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a chance. So first couple episodes, they always set up everything. And then eventually it started picking up momentum, and then he started kind of filling me in on it. He was like, yeah, it's about the generation of miracles. These guys, they all like sweet as hell in high school. They got all these abilities. They have a lot of Western influence, Steph Curry, that's Midorima. You got a couple of and1 dudes, that's Aomine. I'm saying, trust me, you're going to like it. I'm like, all right, watch it. Got to like, I think episode maybe 4 or 5. And then I just realized every episode after that, I never took a seat in my house. It was like, and then I would literally be up, standing around, pacing because the episode would be so hype, I couldn't sit down.
Man,
so
I know.
That was it. That was it. I was locked in, and I haven't looked back since then, for real. So definitely a surprise.
And we gonna get it in. We gonna watch episode 43, which is in season 2, which is Kagami versus Aomine in the zone. And yeah, it's going to be like a pure reaction. Every time I see this episode, I still get hyped. Like every time. And we just shooting shit tonight. I mean, me and my boy, you can always catch us. The link is always in the bottom of every one of my videos on EMperfect Geniuses. Well, not only your boy got you on anime, I also get you on comic book, movies, entertainment, anything you can name. Me and this guy, every other week we dropping that for you. That's why that link is there. So definitely check us out afterwards. And if you like me, you're going to love him. So there we go. Who knows? And with this YouTube page taking off, you might even see some more of the Born to Be Different network peeking around here, so you got more options.
Yeah, we got a lot of awesome dudes, man. For real.
Oh yeah. So and who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, we're gonna watch this Kuroko episode. We're gonna get some discussion in about it, and we might just segue into something there. We got time tonight, so hey,
right.
It's a short week. It's the holiday coming up. All right, so all right, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get the episode in. I know I usually put a timer in, but I'm not using OBS on this one, so you guys just got to bear with it and just enjoy this live reaction. But I will do a countdown for the episode, though, just to get started. Take it back old school before I figure out how to do all this shit.
Right.
And, hey, so I am ready. We're going to do a countdown. We're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start though. They already got both these dudes matched up.
Right against each other.
You saw that spark in his eyes, man? Yeah. Your light is too dim. Oh! Straight up, Allen Iverson just threw that boy up. That shit should not went in.
Dude, I swear that's all Aomine is. He's just a straight up and one person.
Street ball, baby.
Street ball, man. Come on. Look at this guy dunking over everybody. Oh, there it is. Look, it's just blowing past them. You know what, though? Kagami, dude, he came a long way in this series, dude. I really did not think it was going to be about him.
Well, I guess because Kuroko, he was just kind of out there to be Steve Nash. He was just out there to just dish the ball to him. Even though it is about him, I mean, technically, I guess it is about Kagami because he had the most growth in the series. I mean, later on, Kuroko came along better with the miracle, well, not the miracle shot, the Phantom shot.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. And he came through clutch both times in both season 2 and season 3.
That's true, he did. Yeah.
It really was about the growth of Kagami.
You know what I think I liked about it the most, though? I think I liked it that this was one of those series where even though you had the main character, there were still other characters that you cared about on here. Like, you could actually make an argument for a lot of the role players on this team. You know what I'm saying? Just off of the strength of like what they were doing to get the main people, like the Generation of Miracles, they kind of were the main focus, but yet somehow they made them like secondary, like they made them like bosses of sorts.
Right.
And you would have thought like with the whole scenario about their story and their background, it would have been about them and somehow them possibly coming together. But it's sweet how they put them together. Like, oh yeah, we're going to make them bosses, or not necessarily bosses, but this is going to be the main adversaries for, Kagami and Kuroko.
Yep.
That was kind of awesome how they did that.
And Grand Rodeo going in on every opening except one in this series. I mean, even the opening is getting me hyped.
Yes, I'm telling you. I think my favorite was season 3. Like opening for season 3. I think I love that the most. Yeah,
me too. Oh, look at the cross.
Oh, look at him.
And keeping up with him though in the zone. He's like, wait a minute.
No, this is more hype than like Super Saiyan Gohan 2. That's exactly what this is up there with.
Exactly, and poor Huga, he couldn't keep up. He was like, "What the hell?" They both just went past him. Like,
the fact he just caught the ball, like, huh? Okay.
Pass it. They're blocking passes.
Woo!
Okay, look out, cameraman.
Like the cameraman on what's the camera that got ran over by the Minnesota Vikings? He took that hit, baby.
Right. Oh man.
It was like that these two just forgot their team at this point.
They did.
It was like really?
And everybody else, they were just so in shock. They was just like, wow, what the hell's going on?
Right.
Seijiro Akashi.
Oh, this guy, man.
You gotta say the full name every time. Seijiro Akashi.
That damn Emperor's eye, boy.
Man, he's so broken. So broken.
A lot of them were broken, dude. I'm telling you, Kisei was definitely the most broken out of all the miracles.
Right, because he can use everybody's ability.
Everybody's ability. And he never went into zone, ever. Just never went into a zone. So if he'd went into zone, he would have been super broken.
Oh my goodness! If he goes into the zone, the extra game, I'm gonna lose it.
Shit.
We got a date for that in Japan. At least it comes out like March 18th.
Oh, we're not that far off then.
So it'll get translated like August.
Yeah.
Because like still take their time there. Right. It still take their time. I'm probably just gonna finish reading the manga.
You know, I might have to probably pick that up too, because I can't wait that long. Not for something like this.
Right.
Not like this.
Fish. Here goes a flashback.
Yeah. Got to go back to Eomi cut.
Since he started playing street ball. The only one that can defeat me is me.
That is a hard quote, baby. But this is this is the best part about this, because Aomine was enjoying himself. Something that he hasn't done in forever. So basketball became kind of like so numb to him because he just became so great at it. It's like, you know, he didn't have a challenge. And here comes Kagami with this challenge to just kind of reawaken his spirit. I mean, that's how he went into the zone. Really.
Yep. He blew past him.
Oh, he got by him. Can't believe it.
Here comes this jump shot. Oh! Good. Good. Shoot the J. Only 3 points down.
Man, they used to have, these matches used to be so intense too, dog. And you know what? I like the fact that they let them lose at some point.
Right.
So it wasn't as if like they were dominating throughout the entire series. They actually lost.
Oh! It's like the only thing that's messing with this is Ippo. To me.
Yeah, Ippo is nice. That's Brandon Stewart's. Peace Stew. 777.
777 was good. Horror review.
Right.
Oh, we just got so much activities.
Getting tired out there.
Right.
Oh, we got the little bit of wisdom there.
And the thing is I didn't even expect to. He is not about to hit that shit from there. That's what I was saying when I saw it. It's like, yeah, right. He's not about to hit that from here. He's not. But it's like, I didn't even expect it like this. And I watched it like, what the? This is like Dragon Ball Z the anime.
I'm telling you, dude. And basketball.
Basketball. Right. This is Dragon Ball Z and basketball. They get a lot of flack for that too. But you can't knock the greatness of this series.
They did? They get a lot of flack for that? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that actually, damn, get that shit out of here. Some people that actually don't like this thing. They like it Slam Dunk better. Which I understand, because Slam Dunk is more realistic. But how can you not love this series?
I mean, this is technically realistic. I mean, there is situations like that. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we just seen Steph Curry does this like on a daily basis with them damn shots like Midorima. Come on.
Right.
Now. So he's proven that dude is live Midorima, or that they base Midorima off of him. Come on. Steph hitting half-court shots and not looking and then turning away to the
But at least it go in. They're like Nick Young.
All right. Oh, man. Swaggy P.
Got that three, turn around, he didn't go in. He was like, oh.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Dude, Aomine still hardcore. He said, don't get in my way.
Right. You ready now?
Part, baby.
He was like, okay. You stuffed my shot.
Things are getting hype.
Like, he blocked me. I can't believe this.
Man, the coach should have called that timeout.
Yeah.
I think he cool him down over there. You got to take the tea, baby.
Should have called it, man. There's times where you prioritize emotion over strategy. He's like, no, don't break this up.
Nah.
Don't break this up. Let him go. Push it up, Hugo. Man,
I'm loving how Hugo's putting the damn glasses on, though, really.
Right. He's supposed to have some goggles, really.
Right, really? Like some regular prescription glasses. Him and Midorima. Both of them have some glasses on. Like, what?
Get out of here.
Does it happen?
Get smacked in the face with that ball.
Right. Boy, he's still the strongest.
If you like this, you need to get on Haikyuu. That volleyball one.
Really?
This dude fell back and threw a damn shot up in the air. You kidding me?
That's that AO. That's that AO1, baby.
He
said, man, he can make shots like that. He said, it's possible.
Yeah, you need to get on Haikyuu. Get on Haikyuu. It's just as good.
Oh, really?
It's just like this too. It's like I'm not watching a volleyball anime, and I watch like this shit is hype.
Is it female or male?
It's male.
Oh,
damn. They got a female team, and they got ran.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. And All Out. Check out All Out too. I was like rugby.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and I was looking into that too. I saw like the first episode.
They be getting stuck on there.
It's rugby, baby.
They ain't got nothing on but the damn shirts. They ain't even got a helmet.
Damn. Everybody pulling for Saren.
Right. It was underdogs, man.
They were. They was like, if this happens, shit will never change.
Exactly. It's coming down to the wire. Pull that shit, Yuka.
You can do it. Come on. Bury a jumper.
Oh.
Put the hand in his face. Why does he look so scary, though?
That's all it takes. You get that hand up, it just blocks that field of vision. He's like, oh. Hand down, man down.
That's it, baby.
Make the shot, Kagami.
Oh, he got by.
Oh, give me that. Give me here. Give me that.
Yo, oh, look at it.
Just look how he just rolls in the air like this. It's like anime can make anything also.
It can, dude. Really? The fact that they just standing in the midair like this. Gotta believe in yourself.
Right,
all this time
to do a
flashback
right
now.
You got time to do a flashback while you're there.
Oh, pass to the T-Bay.
Eagle. Pump fake. Hit him with the NBA jam. Oh. Wow.
Good foul.
Photo line.
Why the fact when I was watching this, I'm actually thinking this is a real basketball game and shit, right? I'm calling all stuff like, oh, it's a good foul. That's a good foul. Pulling them like, they a real team or something, dude. Like,
I get you. That's how you know this is a good anime, man.
Dog. These dudes were kind of like the Pistons in a way, too, because they sure didn't have a bench.
At all. I can't remember old boy name. But, right, I can't remember old boy name. It's been so long since I watched like that last season. But the one they put in when they had to slow the game down.
Oh yeah, my man. Yeah, he was kind of nervous.
Yeah, but it was like he got the most level head out here, baby. He's so nervous that it was working. It's like he's slowing the game down because he's so cautious. He's not going to make a mistake.
Right.
I feel so bad for Kisei's team too.
I did too, man. They tried so tough, so hard, and you could see he was like trying to hold it in, man. That emotion took over.
Right.
Started crying.
Man, when they lose this one, that one got to me. I actually had to feel. I was like, damn, they got blew out.
Yeah,
so they're just going to lose control of this game.
At what point do we use control here? Jeez.
We got to get Transformers going one day.
Oh, man, we do. We got to break that down.
That could be next. That could be the next thing like this we do. Transformers the movie. You saw it here.
Man, let me tell you people, you'll be in for a treat because we can we don't have to have the sound.
We don't. I mean, this guy knows this movie word for word, song for song, entire movie. So.
You know what I wish they would have done? And I hope they didn't. I wish they would have kind of got into T-Pay's story a little bit more about him.
Yeah, I mean, but it was kind of like his story was already done because he was like a senior. So
yeah, I'm just saying, like I wish they would have did like an episode of flashback to show why they call him the Iron Heart. Because
you saw why that dude be in there paint.
Yeah, but
it's like right here.
I want to see like his. There we go. Yeah.
Oh no! Give me it!
He said, no.
Get it out of here!
Get it out of here!
Faster break!
Kuroko down there, baby. He said, wait a minute.
Okay, he's running for that boy. He's like, what? How did he get down there, dude?
He was trying to figure it out.
Way better than James Harden.
Oh, man.
Like, I'm good.
James Harden don't even attempt to try to play any hustle ball, man.
Him and
Harden
Melo
just be out there.
Melo are lazy as hell. That pass, baby.
Man, look at who passes like that. This dude literally passed like a punch.
Right.
Oh, we got split screen action sequence.
How can this series not get you hype?
I'm telling you, man.
And once again, we get a flashback in a split second.
I guess in the theory, like everything does slow down in some retrospect when you do stuff. Like, you know, we used to fight, you know, in tournaments. And
right.
Sometimes that stuff will slow down for you.
It would. I mean, you could see a kick coming like a mile away. It just seemed like we was in the Matrix for that brief second.
Exactly.
Damn, if you get flushed on like that, the crowd was just looking like, oh.
Wow. There it is. Oh, the fist. Raise that fist up, baby. Yeah.
They needed this win, though. They did, because the way they got demolished in season 1.
Yeah, they needed to come back. They needed to prove that they could take on this team and beat them.
Can't even believe it. He said, I lost? I see. It's like, this is how it feels to lose. Get that L.
You got to take it. We've been winning for so long, baby. I'm not used to this feeling. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
They're going to pass out. Kuroko about to pass out. Carry him off like Jordan with the flu-like symptoms.
Oh. That was like Jordan, though. If you think about it.
Flu-like symptoms. Maybe that was for the best.
Maybe.
Yeah, he needed that loot. He needed that loss. He needed it.
Humbled his ass.
Right. Sure remind me of wrestling. Stone Cold. I want you to humble yourself.
Boy, things are just getting started. You know, it was so funny when Kuroko had went to Aomine and he said, teach me how to shoot.
Yeah. Like, what?
Dude just threw a shot up there and just made it. He was like, no, you got to teach me the mechanics.
Right. He's like, that's all I know. That's all I know. I just throw it up and the shit goes in. You left him hanging with that fist bump.
Yeah.
I like the lesson that even with Kuroko learning how to shoot, I like the lesson that he got from Akashi from that, though, because it's like, yeah, you learn how to shoot. That's going to make you more susceptible for people to guard you. That's the reason why you're the phantom out here, because no one pays attention to you.
Right.
Now that you're out here making shots, yeah, that shit don't work anymore. Oh, man, that fist bump. That's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail. Matter of fact, that is going to be the thumbnail. For this video.
101 to 100. Wow.
They barely got it.
Barely got
That's
it.
the end of that.
Oh, yeah, but we get ready to go kaiju. Let's go. Make it happen. Yeah, everybody take notice. We coming for you.
We come for you. Man, what an amazing series.
Man. Oh, my God.
What an amazing series.
Amazing series. Everything about it. It had so much that you could ever want in anything, not just an anime, but just a show in itself. You had, you know, the history. You got the underdog team that can win. You got just great action and set piece. It was just awesome. And it's funny because this show made me start watching basketball. Yes, people. I started watching basketball right after this show had gone. After this anime was finished, I said, you know what? Next season basketball starts, I'm going to watch it. Never paid attention to basketball in my life. Started watching basketball off of an anime.
See, anime changes lives.
It changes lives.
It brings everything together, because I know after I watched All Out, I showed up watching rugby. Like, what is this?
Rugby, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, anime changes lives. We've been trying, me and myself and Mr. Infrar-Ed, that's what we call him in Imperfect Geniuses. You guys should know it already. You know his nickname. But we've been trying to get the rest of the guys who are in the boxing and in the basketball
to watch Kuroko no Basketball and Ippo, and they will not watch it. I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys can bring out stats that I don't even think about.
Exactly.
Y'all not watching the series.
So sad.
It's like, man, what the hell? But yeah, man. Again, number 3 of all time. I mean, yeah. So that'd be a good question. I'll go through my 5, and you can give me your top 5 anime of all time. I've done this before in my videos, but so number 5 with me, and it's been kind of fluctuating, but just the way that it ended and how it wrapped itself up in such a nice little bow. Number 5 for me is Durarara. Durarara is greatness. I mean, and I said this all the time, Durarara is Heroes done right. The series Heroes, how they just took a story about a whole bunch of people in a city, put them together, made them all intertwined. And then you got the greatest, Eaze, who was basically the Joker of anime.
Yeah.
Making it all happen. Then you got Shizuo and Eaze.
Pick up stuff and start throwing at him and shit.
Signposts. I mean, that damn last fight that they had, this dude picked up a crane. It was like, oh. But number 5, Durarara. Number 4, Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh.
Such a masterful series. So great. And if Togashi would get off his lazy ass and finish it, it would probably be a lot higher.
It would be.
But easily, in the age where you don't get long-running anime anymore, is the most complete, besides my number 2, is probably the most complete series out there that gives you everything from great fights to strategy to good dialogue. And I love, like, when you have a series where the bad guy isn't exactly wrong. Just like Miriam. Everything Miriam was spitting was right.
Yeah. He wasn't lying.
Right. And the development for Gon and Kurapika, Leorio, Killua, just how they grow up and progress throughout the series. One thing I can say about Hunter x Hunter, I mean, it happens in everything, but there's no ass pulls. It really isn't. If somebody is better than you, Hunter x Hunter, they're probably still going to be better than you at some point. It's like, even to where Gon got to, he still isn't going to be able to fuck with Hisoka. Not for a while. Not unless he goes into that form again where he did again. Where he grew up.
Right. You spent all his nin and shit to do that.
Right. So,
yeah.
Number 3, Kuroko no Basket. Just said that. Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The most complete anime I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Easily. From beginning to end, all the way to an ending that you can live with, but still was open to the emotions, to the action, to the feels, to the comedy, a whole bunch of likable characters. There's just so much to like about that series. And the brotherhood treatment that series got is something that now is coined a phrase. It's like anytime you get an anime that's bullshit, they say, I want Soul Eater Brotherhood. Because what Brotherhood did was they went back, because the first Full Metal Alchemist series, it was like 50 episodes, but like the first half was canon because the manga wasn't done, and the second half was original. I mean, Full Metal Alchemist and Hellsing Ultimate. Those are two things everybody like. I want an Ultimate version of this, or I want a Brotherhood version of that. For them to go back and finally finish it and do it the way they're supposed to do. Not to mention that it was perfect. And number 1, of course, everybody knows it's in the back. Yu Yu Hakusho. And this number 1, I mean, normally Full Metal Alchemist would be number 1. I just have such a personal attachment to Yu Yu Hakusho because it goes back to when he was getting Dragon Ball back on the VHSs and everything. And I used to go to Masquerade Games.
Ooh, there it is. Take a memory
Bob
back,
up in there. Bob up in there, he was like, I see you get a lot of Dragon Ball tapes. You want to see Dragon Ball if things got real? You want to see Dragon Ball when the good guy loses sometimes? Give this a shot. I was on my journey from there. And ironically, of course, you guys know that Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho is by the same creator. In fact, he stopped Yu Yu Hakusho early so he can do Hunter x Hunter. And he's been on hiatus probably every year.
Yeah, that's about it.
But hey, that's my top 5, though. Chuckie Jay, what you got?
Oh, man, you put me on the spot so many days.
You the guest.
All right. So number 5, yes, Kuroko no Basket. I'm putting it as number 5 because I have some other ones that are definitely up there. But this anime did a lot for me. This anime, like I said, got me to watch basketball. It gave me such a rush every Sunday that I used to tune into it. Yeah, I think it was like every Sunday I would tune in on Kiss Anime and watch it. It just got me so hyped that I would have to text Mr. Infrar-Ed and be like, yo, my God, dude, what can they not do in this series?
Right.
This series is awesome.
Right. Of course, I used to watch it on Saturday on that Crunchyroll because,
Right.
Go
number 4, definitely Hunter x Hunter. Another, great anime that Mr. Infrar-Ed pulled me to. He knows me. He knows I like crazy characters. He was like, yo, you going to like Hisoka. Yes. Your character is going to be. I was like, really? I'm like, all right. Get to the guy. This dude is, a Joker type, which, is one of my favorite villains. On top of that, he kind of is like, I don't give a fuck about this group. I could care less about being in this gang. I just want to fight the number 1 dude. So the only way I can fight him is I got to, kind of climb up the ranks in this gang or whatever. So
right.
That was just awesome. Something.
Yeah, you get that fight.
Huh?
You get that fight eventually in the manga.
Yeah, in the manga. Yeah, you told me about it, and I gotta play catch up. I really do. Number 3, and this is something I can't believe you didn't say. Fate Stay Night.
Oh my God! Limited budget works. Yes. Yes. Good choice.
Yes, Fate Stay Night.
Probably that's definitely in my top 10. It definitely is.
That anime, dude, was Oh my God, it was so phenomenal, man. Gilgamesh, oh man, that guy.
So broken. Jesus, he was broken.
So fucking broken. And for you
Christ.
guys out there, broken is a term we all use when somebody is just completely overpowered. Like, there's really no hope of beating this guy. He is just broken in so many ways. Like, the only way you're going to beat him is if they draw some type of, clause in the story to say this is how he actually gets beaten. But, other than that, it's like his power set is just ridiculous. Being able to pull out weapons from wherever he needs to pull out, from whatever weapon he wants to pull out. Come on, man. You can't get any better than that.
You can't.
Jeez. Number 2 on mines would have to be, and this was kind of a toss up, but it has to be Hellsing Ultimate.
Nice.
I love the fact that they came back and they gave us the proper Hellsing. After giving us that Hellsing that we had before, which just kind of rushed the ending with this completely jacked up, idea of what the hell they want. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, that was so garbage.
It was. And then they just left us there with it. And I'm like, really? So that's how y'all going to do it? And this is like, and I don't read manga a lot, but I happen to read the manga on this one. And I was like, that's not how that goes. I'm like, this character is not in here. Like, why didn't that go on about the manga? So that was really a rush that just kind of upset me so bad. Just like Soul Eater. Remember that? You see how they...
I don't want to talk about Soul Eater because Soul Eater is so great. And I'm sorry to cut you off on your countdown, but I got to talk about the Soul Eater conundrum on this one because that ending was fucking trash. But the thing is, and that's what I was saying, I wanted Soul Eater Brotherhood because how they ended. And the thing is, instead of giving us more Soul Eater, they gave us Soul Eater Not, which is garbage. But if I don't watch Soul Eater Not, I might not ever get a remake of Soul Eater. So you just gotta watch it.
Oh man, so that's the one thing that Hellsing Ultimate gave you. It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna give you the real. We're gonna they basically covered the first 3 episodes and like the first episode itself.
Yep.
Roughly. So yeah, man, come on, man.
The thing is, it took so long for it to come out. It's like a year an episode. I think I was still in Detroit when that started.
Like episode 3 coming out soon. Like when? Oh, 2 years later, here's episode 3. Like, damn. Forever to finish, dude. Like, okay. Come on. But it was well worth the wait. Once you did get that episode, you'd be like, oh my God, this shit was hype.
It was.
And my number 1 for me, outside of the grandfather of animes, you know what I'm saying? You got your, Dragon Ball Z, your Vampire Hunter D that goes in the shells, those. But for me, Rurouni Kenshin, man.
Yes, I knew you was gonna say it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Rurouni Kenshin. No anime has been complete to me with so much that made me have so many memories of good times. For me and Infrar-Ed hanging out, watching it on a Saturday, right after the lineup, going up to Wizards Arcade after the fact, having a ball up there. That anime brings back so many great memories of a great time that happened throughout, that time frame for like it just had everything you wanted. You had the whole mixture of samurai, which I love. This guy who really is based off of the actual samurai. Kenshin is based off of actual samurai. I forgot the gentleman's name, but he's actually based off of him. And some of the exploits that he did, not too much, but they exaggerated a lot. But that's how anime do. They always exaggerate.
Yep.
But other than that, it was great storytelling. He had great enemies, the flow, the pacing. It was perfect. It was great 90s anime for TV. It gave you everything you wanted. So
yep, it did. That music too, man.
Oh my God. That was it. Remember, that was our little beat for a while off of when we did Trinity Tribunal. Yeah, that was it. So those are definitely my top 5. Honorable mention that I'll throw in there would definitely be Yu Yu Hakusho, and another one that I really adored and loved, and I thought it was going to do something. Well, it did do something. Ronin Warriors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Rona does not get the love it deserves, I don't think.
Nope, that was the that was the male version of Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, yep. Well, besides Saint Seiya, but
yes.
yeah, Rona Warriors, greatness. The cake, win. Yeah, gotta watch it dubbed. I have to. I mean, I try watching it subbed. I just can't do it. Some animes I just have to watch dubbed.
Yeah,
that's one of them.
That's one of them. Needs
like
to come out every Sunday. Yeah,
like that and Bebop. It's like this guy watching English.
They were really good, you know. So just like remember, Trigun was good subbed, and what's the new one that came out that was kind of done by them? Black.
Blood Blockade. Oh yeah, that was good. But fuck how that shit went the second half. But yeah, Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of animes have stepped it up when it comes to like their dub versions. I mean, back in the day, you know, when you got that Dragon Ball Z dub version, you was like, no, I can't take this. I'm sorry. Dragon Ball Z was awesome in the first season, like the first 2 seasons when they were actually like, you know, some of the subs with the dubs were actually on point. After they brought that shit back because it got on and they tried to get new actors, I was done. I was like, I have to have the subs. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it.
Honorable mentions for me. Gundam Zeta.
Oh my God.
Zeta Gundam. You know, I had to have Gundam in there somewhere. I'm a Gundam head. Gundam Zeta. I mean, that was such a good series from beginning to end. Way back when, you know, you used to get more than 24 episodes for things, everything built up. You had Char Aznable coming back as Lieutenant Quattro Regina. You know, nobody knew who the fuck he was, even though he just wearing sunglasses. But still, that was probably the first anime I seen where the main character didn't come out okay. His ass got paralyzed at the end, but that's just how war is. It's just how it is. But I would say that and Gundam Wing. Definitely Gundam Wing. I mean, as a matter of fact, I do this every year around Thanksgiving. I watch Gundam Wing. I just watch random episodes. Then on the weekend, I watch Endless Ones.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I watch that every
I always
year.
watch G Gundam. That's what I watch.
Yeah. Shiny Finger.
Shiny Finger, baby. I throw on G Gundam, random episodes. For like most of the weekend, though, I always, at some point, I have to watch Transformers the movie. Yes. I don't know why I have to do it. It's like it's almost tradition. Next to like watching Lord of the Rings, my anime section, what I watch for anime is just that.
Right. On all day.
Yeah.
So so that was the anime segment of things. And of course we already plugged this at the beginning of the show. But Chuckie Jay and I also do Imperfect Geniuses, where we bring you all the latest comic book news, movies, reviews, anything going on in the entertainment world. It's not just comic books. It's just anything going on in entertainment. And we always like to bring you guys that too. A little bit of taste of that. What's been going on with you? What's been going on in the world in comics that we can get at people right now?
Well,
I can tell you one thing. Angela Bassett has been cast for Black Panther.
I was just about to say that. My sexy baby. Yes.
Man, she is not
I
age.
love Angela Bassett. I think she's the beautiful thing in the world.
She does not age.
She doesn't.
Her and Halle Berry do not age like at all.
They don't. And that is just so awesome.
That's though. I mean, people always want her to be Storm. So to get kind of, you know, that in some sense, because hey, she's the Queen of Wakanda.
True. I'm telling you, that's what she's gonna play.
Yeah, they already said she's the mother. She's T'Challa's mother.
Definitely Queen of Wakanda. What else is I know, and we're going to save this for you guys. You know, I'm going to save a little bit for you.
Yeah, we can't give you all of it. We actually want you to tune into Imperfect Geniuses.
Exactly.
Links in the bottom in my descriptions.
Exactly. But I'll tell you this right now. The director of John Wick 2 has been signed to do Deadpool 2.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh, John Wick was the most underrated movie
ever. I'm telling you.
It probably was ever, because as soon as I saw Keanu Reeves in it, I'm like, I'm not seeing that shit. And then I watched it. I was like, oh my God, Jesus.
Yep. He was giving people the business. And part 2 is about to be even more awesome just than it's part 1. So, but the actual director for part 2 has been signed on to Deadpool 2. So we're going to get a great continuation. We know the last director left because of creative differences. I don't know whether it was the creative differences with the studio or the creative differences maybe with Ryan Reynolds and what he wanted to do. That hasn't really come to light. I'm more inclined to believe it's with the studio, though. Maybe the writer and the studio all together, they wanted it to go a specific direction. But we got a good replacement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The gentleman doing John Wick 2. Can't go wrong with that. So we're definitely going to give you guys a little bit more information when that actually hits. And the last thing I would tell you is Emilia Clarke has joined the Han Solo movie. So she's going to be in Han Solo.
Nice.
So don't know who she's going to play.
Yeah,
but I can't say Leia because it would be nowhere in the world he would have met Leia that early.
Right. It couldn't happen. No, don't do it.
Don't do that. But we may get an idea in the near future as to what character she's going to play. Obviously, a love interest for Han Solo. I can't see her being anything else. And maybe some kind of characteristics of Leia. So maybe that's why he fell for Leia. Because maybe
I can see that.
She kind of remind him. So we never did get a lot into like Han Solo's life. We already know Donald Glover is going to be the young Rando. So we already know they're going to show their relationship and how they met each other. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm pretty sure it's going to fill it up. I mean, Disney has this whole big plan to just maximize on Star Wars. They got Rogue One coming out. They got the Han Solo movie. They got the other Star Wars. I think they got like 3 more sequels coming out for Star Wars itself. They have a really big plan to push Star Wars into like 2020 and above, I think. So
yeah, so definitely. Man, Rogue One is right around the corner.
It is, dude. This dude spent $20 billion on that name. They better do something.
That's more than movie costs.
Right. Can't just do $20 billion for that, man. I wish somebody would give me $20 billion for an idea I had. Like, oh, this is my movie. I give you $20 billion for it. Motherfucker, I ain't got to work ever again.
Just for the name, really?
Dude, just for the name. That's all you basically. But you know what I would do with $20 billion is like entirely too much money for anybody to honestly have. There's nothing you can do in your entire lifetime with $20 billion. Not to mention, George Lucas already had money, okay? So it's not like he was broke. He had millions upon millions of dollars. And now you're giving him $20 billion for the Star Wars. Dude, what are you going to do with all that? What could you possibly do?
But, you know, something I'm looking forward to is that Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Really?
The Dark Side of Dimensions. I'm going to get Yugi and Kaiba once again next year.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to have the same voice actors.
Yes, they're actually going to have like the dub. The dub version is going to have the same voice actors and everything when we finally get it.
Oh, we're going to see Yugi pull out that one card that we've never seen before.
Jesus, man. It's
Ragnarok to win everything.
It's like, where did that card come from? Like, he was on his last card. He had one card left.
Let me tell you something. I was upset at that episode. Kaiba should have won that whole thing, dude. That was bullshit.
I agree. And that's right around the corner. It actually comes out next month. Really? So, yeah.
In theaters?
In theaters. It's going to be in theaters. You know how you do the anime movies. It's going to be limited showing. So, they're doing it. They're doing it like Sword Art. It's going to be a simulcast where it's going to come out in Japan and America at the same time.
Okay.
So,
that could work. I have to look at some. Remember, they did that with Dragon Ball Z, wasn't it? It was Battle of the Gods or Resurrection of Frieza?
It came out a little bit later. It wasn't that much later, though. It was probably like a month or two. But... No.
I'm talking about as far as like when they showed it limited inside the theater.
Oh, yeah. They did Resurrection of Frieza.
Okay, I thought so because I didn't think I saw Battle of the Gods. I know me and you
came out, but yeah, Battle of the Gods. It came out, but it was really limited.
Yeah, I know me and you feverishly was looking for that shit.
Right.
We was finding all types of like jacked up dubs and subs everywhere. Like, what the hell is this?
All right, we had to become pirates to see that boy.
Yeah, we did. That was the first Dragon Ball Z movie in a minute. And while we on Dragon Ball Z, man, how awesome has it been? I know you guys have been watching the Scout Reports. Y'all know how awesome this fucking Trunks arc has been. Oh my God.
Trunks went in this arc, and I touched on this in my live reaction about the last episode. You know, after I look at it in retrospect, it was bullshit how Trunks won. But still, the fact that Trunks is basically what Gohan is supposed to be.
Oh, you think it was bullshit though? That's what I meant to ask you.
Yeah, come out of nowhere though. It's like where did he learn how to do that spirit bomb sword? Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of. I mean, but
I'm not saying it was a hype, but it's like what?
Well, maybe he thought about like how Goku did the spirit bomb.
That's true, because Goku kind of did that shit out of nowhere. And that's the thing. People are pissed off about this, but you remember it's Dragon Ball. You watch Dragon Ball for the fucking story. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's not what you do. You watch it for a lot of the hype moments and, to see your favorite character either get more powerful or get his ass whooped and go from there. Right. So, I almost didn't think it was going to be over with. I was like, damn, dude, he's just, first he gets killed, then he just becomes the part of the universe. I'm like, come on.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, what? This is a part of the universe now.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like when you're a kid, like, well, I'm the universe.
Right. It's like exactly what it was. It was like, he just kept topping them one at a time. Like, oh, you beat me? Okay, I'm about to be the universe. Oh, shit, I'm not the universe. What else would he have been? This dude went from everything from being a basic assistant to a damn near immortal god to the universe. Man, he talking about goals, man. He was really trying to make it happen. It's like, Jesus, bro.
Yeah, but that was a fantastic arc. Easily one of my best favorite arcs in Dragon Ball, like probably ever right now. It's not the best, but it's definitely in probably the top 3 arcs.
It has to be, just because of the evolution of Trunks. Trunks really showed his ass.
Yeah, he's my favorite character now.
Yeah, he has. That was Quan's favorite character always. He always loved Trunks. Yeah, and I'm so pissed at him that he's not even seen this. I'm like, how do you not see this arc where your boy shows his ass? Like, really?
Right. Like, what? Really?
Mm-mm.
Come on.
So, yeah, that was all him. I've been scolding him for the past couple of weeks now. I'm like, bro, you didn't miss him do the Gallic gun. You didn't miss him going to another form of Super Saiyan.
Right. He did the Final Flash.
I'm telling you, he has
the father-son Gallic gun.
Right. Like, are you kidding me out here? This dude learned the Mafua and tried to seal. This dude has done everything in this arc. He has literally been the end-all, be-all for any character for Dragon Ball. He showed why, what they did was, and I thought it was pretty great. When Trunks first came, we didn't get a proper introduction to him. He came to warn Goku about the disease. Then he came back to try to fight the androids, got his ass handed to him. He then kind of became a little bit more powerful, but then Cell just kind of went through him, not to mention the little Cell Juniors. But we get a little bit of his abilities and strength when he goes back in time, back to his future, kills Cell before Cell becomes perfect, kills 18 and 17 before they actually wreak more havoc. And then, we come back, we get the BoJack movie where he was kind of useless in there in a way, but, he held them at bay. So this is the first time we actually get a Trunks that is super powered, that is giving it his all, and is hanging with him. They really made this story about Trunks with Goku and Vegeta playing side characters.
Exactly. It was his arc, so it's only fitting that he would be the one that win. And Vegeta was so proud at the end.
Yeah, he was.
He was so happy. That brought a smile to my face. That when he did that punch at him and then he caught it and they smiled at each other.
Right.
And actually, when Gohan showed up and said goodbye, that got to me too, because even though Gohan's a bum, it's just the whole fact of what's going on, because Gohan from Trunks' timeline died, and he always felt that he failed Gohan in a sense because the androids killed him. He went back. He had to go back and get help. He's coming back again because his world got killed again. So he just kept feeling like he failed Gohan. But actually, to see a Gohan that's happy, you see a Gohan with a family, see him with kids, to actually see Gohan happy and had a life that he didn't have in his timeline where he lost an arm and everybody's dead. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. So that was a good way to I did, what I do call bull and shenanigans on? The way Whis explained how they can get his world back.
Yeah, I'm still confused about that. I'm not even going to try to figure this out.
Right. They look like they threw that shit in at the very last minute. Well, what are we going to do with Trunks and Mai? Oh, we can have them go back to their world, but this is what we'll do. We'll have Whis go back, reset the timeline, go back before Zamus kills the actual Bills of that universe, tell Bills what Zamus is going to do, and then go and have Bills kill that Zamus, which then takes him out. I was like, you know what? Let's just get to the part where we just say whatever, because that shit was confusing. So
this next
I'm with you a lot of that one. I call shenanigans and bullshit on that. So
yeah, this next arc looks interesting though, because they're about to try to bring King Guy back with the Dragon Balls. It's like you let your boy sit up dead for all those years.
How many years was that dude dead, dude? This dude been up there with the damn halo in his head for a minute now. That was Cell Saga, right?
Yeah, because he brought Cell up there when he was about to explode. He was like, "What are you doing?"
Jesus, man.
Bring them back. You got other people wanting other wishes, and then it looked like Bills was mad about something. So
he crushed something. Yeah, he crushed like some type of glass spear or something in his hand. Maybe he tired of them using the Dragon Balls to keep fucking up shit. It's like,
right,
look,
and you know it's like the manga's a little bit ahead of the anime, and there's been some spoilers going around, but it's also about to be an arc called The Assassination of Goku, so we about to see Hit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
shit. I see that boy Hit come back. I know we have to be. And there's still that tournament. They got to have that tournament again. And I hope Trunks goes back for that. That'd be nice.
That would be a nice addition. Yeah, it would. But then if he come back, then I think it'll take away from what he's done against Zamus. Because if he get beat by somebody, it was like, who the hell is this guy? He literally just beat a god.
Right. So I like how Goku is like, as strong as you are now, you should be able to handle anything.
You should be, dude. It should be nothing you can't handle at this point. So, in other words, Goku was saying, motherfucker, don't come back here. Don't come back here. Ask for help. Okay. You good. Leave us alone. Drag us into some shit.
Do it, bro. Don't do
it. So, but I would like to see, because they still have to gather fighters for that tournament, because there's only going to be Goku and Vegeta right now, but there has to be other people from other universes that are going to make, mix in with this huge ultimate tournament.
Exactly.
So it'd be nice to see who they may bring back. They could bring back some old people too.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or maybe actually have Piccolo actually not be a part of a plan and fight this time. Because I was hyped when he got in it, and he very well could have did more damage than he did.
I think so too. I don't know. Maybe they keep playing him in that role because I don't know. Piccolo seems like he outclassed now. This is like I'm pretty sure he's still trained, but I don't think he can get much more powerful than he's gonna be.
Yeah, but he got that brain though, that strategy. Yeah, he out there doing the perimeter like
that Brady baby.
I don't want to see Gohan's bum ass get back in shape. But
hey, that could be a good way to get Gohan back, though. I mean,
just see what Trunks has done. Like to see what Trunks has done. He's been a bum all these years. Yeah.
Yep.
So before Super's over, I want to see Gotenks again too.
I do. I want to see them get back into it. I want to see all of them fight, but I really do want to see Gohan get back to the essence of what he was before he took this hiatus to become a family man. And it's not knocking him for being a family man, but dude, you at one point was probably the strongest person in the universe.
Right.
At one point. I don't, that's like being like a millionaire or a billionaire and then going back down to $1. I just don't see how you honestly want to lose something like that. I would have been practicing every fucking day to continue to be that strong. That's just would have been what I would have done. Like I said, as a kid, I know me and you talked about this. I just always felt he could have beat anybody. At that age, him turning Super Saiyan 2, I think he could have took out Boo, personally. Yeah. I think he could have. I think his power level was just that great that he could have took Boo out the game.
Easily.
So, I mean, you saw how powerful he got when my man, did that little power up on him, and he didn't even have to turn Super Saiyan. He was just like kind of powered up. Right. And he was going through Boo from there. So I can only imagine what would have happened if you'd have kept training, kept getting stronger, eventually probably reaching Super Saiyan 3, maybe, if he would have kept training like Goku. But he just lost all of it. This dude just out here wearing orange jumpsuits. What the fuck is that about? Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think that's all we got for tonight. I mean,
yeah, that was it.
A lot of games coming out.
Oh yeah, definitely. We talked about it earlier. Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
Yeah, very.
I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out. I really am. It's like I'm excited for it, but I want to wait like a day or two to see how everybody receives it.
I know. I guess you guys was clowning me because I'm sorry, I didn't play the other Final Fantasies. I love the story.
Boo this man, boo.
And the reason why is because I was not into the turn-based. I really wasn't. I was not into turn-based games. I liked action. I understood the turn-based and I understood the importance of it because it was like playing chess. You're setting up your pieces to take out a huge enemy. But it just never, never struck me. And maybe now I can appreciate it because I'm older. But back then I was like, I had no patience for that. So it was like, if it wasn't fighting games or something action related, I could not keep my attention tuned to it. But I've always admired the story of Final Fantasy and I've always followed it. So this is a treat for me because I get to actually indulge in it. And they do have a little bit of turn-based in here. From the video I watched, they got something called pause or something, whatever it's called, where you can kind of like freeze the action and choose what you want to do.
Yeah. So. And just like I was saying earlier when we was chatting with each other, it looks like it's based off the Tales series and how that Tales game work. If this plays just like Tales, then I'm going to be ecstatic over it where, your non-playable characters, the rest of the staff or the team or whatever, they have their own abilities that they can do, but you can switch them to make them do a certain thing. So you'll have like the bodyguard dude who's naturally a tank. You can have him open up and then switch back to yourself and go in and do something. So
okay, so it's not going to be co-op. It's just going to have
no. It's not. It's not co-op. Just like in the Tales series, you have your party, but you can switch between the people in the party to do like their certain specification to open up for you or buff or send out spells and things like that.
Gotcha. Okay, that sounds pretty hype. I can get behind that. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited about it. So, Final Fantasy 15, definitely excited about that. Something else comes out, doesn't it?
Well, not that. Something comes out in December. I don't know what. I know, speaking of Tales, I know Tales of Berseria comes out in January now because that got pushed up. Okay. And unfortunately, Persona 5 got pushed from February to April.
Oh. What's wrong with Chuck? I heard that. I was just like, what's the matter, Chuck?
Push my game all the way back to April. It's like by now I could have just got the Japanese one and just looked up translations or something. But they're doing it so they can add the Japanese tracks to it. So whatever. This shit's been out in Japan since September. So there's that. Now, I've been playing Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, there it is.
So, but other than that, I think that's it. Unless there's anything else you want to add.
Nah, man. Thank you for having me on here for this. This was fucking awesome. I enjoyed it. I hope we get to do this again.
Yeah, we definitely got to do this again. I think we should sync up, do this again, do a couple more things. Like I said, I really want to do that Transformers. I even pull Miguel into it.
Yeah, we have to. I mean that anime or that I mean, first off, it scarred a whole generation. We know
it did.
Prime died. That was a wrap.
Once she died, it scarred an entire generation.
So with that being said, but for us, we literally, I think that was the only time I actually cried at a movie as far as like when he died. And it was weird because I didn't care about no other Autobot. He was the only Autobot I cared was Skyfire. But, at the same time, I did not care for any other Autobot except for them two.
Right.
Everybody else could kiss my ass. I was always Decepticons. So when he died, that hurt. I was like, oh, Prime not supposed to die.
Like, what the hell? All hope is lost and Prime is dead.
Right. That's it. Party over. Time to leave. So, but we know that movie in and out, backwards, forwards. We've quoted so many times every part of that movie, which was so great. The writing was great. The music was great. Yeah. So we got to do that. We got to bring this to the people. They got to see our passion for this one.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that. I mean, I think we should set that up and do that again, and just do these more often. And that's all I got as well. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Definitely let me know in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, if you're just joining in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. If you want to see more Chuckie Jay, let me know, because we can definitely do more like this, get him in, bring in more of the Born to Be Different Network podcast people, my family, my extended family, bring them in. And just like I said, if you like me, you're going to love these guys even more. If you want to check out what's going on with our podcast, I always had a link in my description at the bottom. You can always check out me and Chuckie Jay for Imperfect Geniuses. We drop it for you guys every other Monday. catch up with us on comic books, movies, entertainment, anything else that you need. You know, your boy always got your hero anime. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You want to go ahead and send them off, Chuck?
That's right. So for me here, it's been so weird doing it from here, though. It's kind of cool. Right. I like
Deacon and Rick on you, like, yeah.
Right.
My show now.
Want to thank you guys for having me. I want to thank Mr. Infrar-Ed, as I always call him, my brother, my main ace from another. I want to thank him for having me on the show. Appreciate it. I hope to come back soon. Like he said, definitely check us out on Imperfect Geniuses with him, myself, and my boy, Mr. Showtime. We give you everything that's needed, along with all of the other great other great podcasts that we have. M2C Gaming, Horror Review, and of course, In My Opinion. And you can always check us out on Twitter. Definitely get back at us on there at B2BD Podcast on Twitter, and of course Imperfect_Geniuses on Instagram. So for me over here in Detroit, saying peace. Thank you guys for having me. See you later and holla.
All right, and on that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.
We'll do the point next time.